Hey, I'm Kelly, a modern nomad and outdoor enthusiast living part-time in this 2019 Ford Transit van and spending the other half of the year working in epic outdoor locations around the globe as a trip leader for Backroads Travel. I spent a year converting this van. From never even holding a power tool, I am really impressed with all that I accomplished in this project. I love tiny home living, and this nomadic journey has allowed me to live a life infused with travel. From exploring new countries to crossing off all 50 US states, I continue to make travel lifestyle my priority. The road has introduced me to some of the most amazing individuals and taught me so much about myself. There are definitely challenges along the way, yet through it all, I've learned that embracing the unknown is where growth happens. So buckle up and come along for the ride. Together, let's discover the beauty of the open road and the freedom it offers. Welcome to my journey. In the last video that I posted, I was preparing the van for its new tenant, which involved taking virtually everything I owned out of this van. In the process, I shared some of my must-have van life items. Well, now the van is ready for move-in and we are going to meet the renter. I am on my way to meet my very first van renter, pulling up to our meeting spot. Oh my gosh, my renter's here. Ah! Everybody meet my sister, Sabrina.
Oh, I just arrived in Indonesia.
Nice. And you're excited to be living in the van?
I am very excited to be trying out van life.
Storage unit. We have all of our things moving into the van. Also packing to get ready for my season. So today, get everything moved in for her, pack all my things, and we're gonna head home to spend some time with our family.
We're going through and seeing what I do need and what I don't need.
This is where we're currently at. Sabrina is using her own pillows and some of her own bedding. She's moving in, folks. While Sabrina moved in, I started to pack for my 8+ months of travel with Backroads. Having a storage unit is a great way to make transient life easier, and you're currently looking at basically everything that I own. Wow. Right. No longer your car. So you're now home. Just unpacked my entire van.
Woohoo! And I unpacked my whole car and moved into her van.
We're gonna go get some dinner and head home. We did it. This is going to be my last time pumping gas for the van for like a few months. Good morning. I am taking the van in for some scheduled maintenance to get the brakes looked at, the rotors, get the tires rotated, just get some things done so that Sabrina can move in and be squared away and ready to go. I'm back in my hometown, trying to check off all these things before I start my season. I have some cleaning to do in the van. I'm passing it off to her, which is kind of crazy. So I picked up the van. I thought I was going to need new brakes, but turns out they're in great condition. One less repair that I have to make before I send this van off on its next adventure. So last few days I've been hard at work getting the van ready for my renter, and now my renter, as you've learned, is my sister, and we're going to walk through the van. I'm going to show her everything about the electrical, the systems work in the van, and then tomorrow it will be hers. You ready to learn about the van? With this cabinet, if you just push it down, it might shut, but you have to lift it up a little bit or else you hear that noise. Yeah. So then you have to grab a fork, lift it up, pop the lip fully. Okay. And then, voila!
Okay, turning on and off the inverter.
Yep. Sabrina's a kiteboarder, so she is hoping to get some kiteboarding in. And we found a spot for her boards right under my bed. What is something you'd tell somebody if they were wanting to get into kiteboarding?
suggest taking lessons first before you buy any gear to make sure that you really enjoy the sport.
What's your favorite thing about kiteboarding?
When I'm out on the water and I get to kind of disassociate and just be free and just enjoy a couple of hours of just wind on my face.
How are you feeling about living in the van?
I'm excited.
Are you nervous?
A little.
What are you nervous about?
I think it's just something new that I'll have to, get used to, figure out. Just
What do you-
living in a new situation.
What do you think is going to be the biggest learning curve?
When I'm not working, places to sleep, deciding where I want to go, because there's so many options.
Today is a sad day. I'm leaving the van with its new owner. I'm headed to Southern Utah for work. New owner is my sister, so the van's in good hands. I'm gonna miss it. But I am going to be in a van of sorts. It's just going to be the Backroads van. I have a long travel day ahead of me. I have a few stops and errands to make before I take my evening flight to Las Vegas, drive a few hours to St. George, and we're home. Excited to share how I make money. My job is pretty unique and I really love it. And so I'm gonna take you along this season, show you the ins and outs of what it's like to be a Backroads leader, and I'm gonna be outdoors all the time. So sharing hikes, things to do in national parks, and all of that kind of stuff. So just make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that. And let's go to Southern Utah.